An insider says Xbox is abandoning next generation. Xbox says it's not true. But don't breathe a sigh of relief just yet. Let's talk about it. Xbox has been making a lot of decisions that are making people question whether or not they're going to be around for much longer. After saying that console exclusives don't sell consoles, then making all their games multi-platform, then raising the prices, then firing a bunch of people, then raising their prices again, after making record profits, and then raising prices yet again, it's hard not to think that they're done for. Then some insiders were speaking up against what Xbox is doing by stating that one of the reasons they've been raising prices so often is because they lost over $300 million thanks to putting Call of Duty on Game Pass. And after Xbox raised Game Pass prices, nobody was happy and people started to cancel in droves, and Xbox said nothing. Well, NeoGAF recently released an article saying that an insider was talking about how they were preparing to release the new Xbox console in 2026, and now suddenly everything's up in the air. And after all the decisions Microsoft's been making for Xbox, everybody's just kind of accepting that this is the natural path that they're going down, that Xbox is done for and Microsoft is just gonna let it burn. But surprisingly, Microsoft finally responded by saying that no, these rumors are greatly exaggerated, that if you're worried that they're not gonna support next generation, you just need to look back at their release that they had a few months ago where they confirmed that they've made a contract with AMD for their next generation consoles. But here's the thing, this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation that we're talking about. When everybody was worried that they were going to be firing thousands of employees, Microsoft said nothing, and then they fired those thousands of employees and made it seem like it was a wise business decision, even though they're making record profits. So the reality is that even though they're saying that as of right now they are still working on a next generation console, that doesn't mean that this leaker was lying, because they are saying that it's up in the air. That doesn't mean it's fully canceled, it means that they're weighing out their outcomes that they can choose. So in the long run, I do think that we are going to see another generation of consoles, but it'll probably be even more disappointing than these last two generations have been. And Microsoft is probably going to end up closing the doors on Xbox. It's just the inevitable outcome. What do you think? Let me know.